Hey guys, my name is Doge Plays, and in today's video, we are going. Okay, alright. So in today's video, I will be teaching you guys how to speed bridge in Minecraft PE. Now, now, you might doubt. Now, to all those people who are watching in Minecraft PC, to those people who are doubting the skills of Minecraft PE Pocket Edition, all I'm just gonna say to you is watch out, cause we are the fastest speed bridgers than any PC player. I'm not kidding. When you watch this video, you can see how fast PE players can actually speed bridge. So let's get on to it. So there are easier ways on learning how to speed bridge. But if you want to learn that, you'll have to turn on split controls. What basically split controls is there's a little plus button right there, and this is probably the easiest way to speed bridge. As you can see there, it is pretty easy. I did it in one motion, one try, no retakes. That was it. So yeah, it's pretty easy to speed bridge like this. Basically, how to speed bridge Minecraft PE is you want to put your little plus cursor right next to where the next block should be. As you can see there, I placed it. Then that's where the next block is. So you want to keep on continuing that while doing a walking motion. Obviously, spam click. But if I were telling you how to practice this, I would tell you to first up crouch and then do something like that for a practice. Next up, the next thing I want you to do is to just walk while crouching. Once you get the hang of that, that's when you can okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. But basically, once you get the hang of it, that's when you can start sprinting. So just do it real quick. So once you get the hang of just walking, that's when you can start sprinting. Now, as you can see there, somehow it wasn't a full motion. Somehow I fell. It's because of one thing. If you are actually going to speed bridge, just remember, if you want to do a full motion of a speed bridge, there has to be like one layer of block. If there's one layer of block, then you can do it perfectly and no mess ups, as you can see like that. But let me just redo it so you'll understand better. So again, practice this. Make sure your little cursor is where the next block's gonna go, and then you can place it like that. So if I were to tell you to practice this, first do the crouch one. First crouch while doing that, so you get the timing perfectly. Once you're done with that, that's when you can start walking. And then once you're done, and then once you get used to that, that's when you can start running. Now remember, if there is more than one layer of block, then the next block you're gonna put. So basically, once you get farther, once you're close to the area you want to go to, if the area isn't a one layered area, just like one layer of blocks, then probably this will happen. As you can see there, because it's not one layered. So that's what happens. It's not one layer to block, so that means it will fall like that. To avoid this mistake, simply just jump. So when you're sprinting, And then once you know it's time, once you know it's not going to be like the next block, like something like that. That's when you'll know when to jump. So again, make sure to get the timing perfectly. So let me just show you again. Basically, like basically like 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks is when you're able to jump. So once you're done with that, you can just jump. Just like that. You can run and then jump. But you can also just stop just a little bit. So let's say you are sprinting and then placing blocks. You can stop just a little bit to check what the next block will be, where the next block will be placed. And then once you know it's not going to be like the next block, it's just gonna be in like the other layer of like the surface, that's when you'll know when to jump. As you can see here, this was 3 blocks. But another thing you can do, this is what I call the block clutch. So basically, once you're running, I'm not really good at this, but literally once you're running, when I place a block, alright, as you can see, I'm not that good of the technique, but if I were to say which one is better, I'd probably say just jumping forward is better. As you can see, not that good of the little technique that pros use. And then like that. Block clutch if you can't make it. So for example, it's this far. Obviously, you can't make this jump. It's impossible to make this jump like naturally. So you could place like, I don't know, you can like block clutch after that. So you're running and then, oh gosh, damn it. But if I were you, I would just walk. If not, place a block down. If you're still pretty slow, I would tell you to just once you get the hang of running or sprinting, now it's time to get the hang of the timing on when to jump. Now, if I were you practicing this, what I would tell you to do is go like this and then stop, and then place a block and then jump. So you know, oh, alright, I can just jump then. And then once you get the hang of that, and then you'll understand the timing properly, you can then just jump. As you can see here, oops, I missed very hard. That was a big fluke. That was another big fluke. But you'll also have to be careful where you're gonna place your cursor. If it's too far out, then you'll place it, and then you'll just end up in the bottom block and then use more blocks. If you're a very resourceful person and you don't like wasting a lot of your blocks, be sure to use the little jump thing. But that's also what you can do. If you're too scared, you can just jump like that. Now, as I've taught you how to do it on split controls, now it's time to teach you guys, to those people who play on non-split controls, basically on the cursor one. Alright, so let's begin. So honestly, if you want to practice on the cursor one, obviously you have to turn off split controls. Now we are in the cursor. Now this one is going to be kind of hard, but it's not going to be that hard. So it's basically just like the split controls one, but you want to place your finger on where the next block is going to be, just like the split controls one. Honestly, if you've practiced split controls, you'll probably get the hang of probably get the hang of the cursor one pretty easily, about like a day, or maybe if you're just like a big pro, you might get it in like, I don't know, an hour or a minute. But again, look, it's pretty simple. Just place your hand and just place your finger where the next block's gonna be. Honestly, it's that simple. And something messed me up. Alright. Now, if I were to compare which one would be easier, I would say the split controls one is the easiest to learn. Because number one, why? You can just spam right here. Maybe you can even like double spam, like double click. But in this one, you want to keep only one finger open. There's also another thing where you can on Minecraft PE, where you can speed. I don't know what to call this, but I guess we'll call it speed steering. I don't know, but it's basically just a combination of it's basically just speed bridging, and I'll have a tutorial on that if this video gets 5 likes. Just break all of these. So again, it's pretty easy. But now let's talk about what happens when you get into the end. You just go to the end. Always remember to keep on spamming where the next box is gonna go. Also, be careful on where you place it. If you're looking too much farther there and then you keep it below here, there might be a chance of you just falling. So make sure to look at where you are placing. Again, make sure to look at where you're gonna place. Now, once you get into the end, simply just jump. I'm being serious. Just simply jump. It's that simple. It's just the same as the split controls one. Just jump. It's that simple. Now, if I were going to tell you how to practice this properly, it's just like the split controls one. First, start off crouching. Cause on the split controls one, the main thing that we were focusing on was the timing and the placement, the timing. But in this one, it's the timing and the placement of the block. Cause if you look too farther up again, there might be a chance that it's too low, that you might hit this, and then you might stop, or maybe you might fall. So always be careful on where you're looking, because not only you'll have to practice on the placement and the timing, you'll also have to practice on how you're looking at it, or how your character is looking at it. Because if you can just see a little bit of it, then like just a little bit of it, there's a chance you might just fall because you missed click. So to conclude this, I would just say this is pretty easy, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the big subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the fat thumbs up button, and don't forget to hit the little bell button so you'll know when I'm gonna post next. And see you guys later in the next video. Bye!